Ladies and gentlemen, the Madness Entertainment Group presents Put the Comic Artist Hour with Les Garner.
Hey, folks.
No, he's supposed to be the big screen.
Yeah, you funny. All right, y'all. I am back. It's another week here, and we're doing some more animation. I kind of got on a kick of doing this because, I do trailers and all kinds of stuff promoting comic books that I work on. So, I thought it might be fun to take a little time and show some folks some behind the scenes stuff and some animation. So I think this is from last week where we started off with this Barbarian. I've added a few more frames to it since then. But
this is actually the third week we've been working on the Barbarian.
Oh, it's the third? Okay.
Yeah, this is part 3 of Animation with Les. Art Victor Medina. What's happening, Vic? It's good to see you out there, bud.
Yeah, you can see it play through where I'm at so far.
Yeah.
So I think I've got some fun stuff. I'm thinking about adding a skeleton, just like head and shoulders coming in from off screen, and then as he swings, its head gets lopped off. So, where I'm at right now is I need to kind of smooth out some of these frames here. So I've gone through and I've basically done keyframes mostly on 6s, every 6 frames. And now I'm going to go through and on 3s add the first in between. So I think of the first in between keys as a sub key.
Right.
So let's go in here and we're going to add, wrong button. I'm going to add a key for that and a frame for that. So, and I will turn, okay, the hair is going to be off for there. So I've got my onion skinning turned on. Let's go in here to show animation cells, and we can go into our onion skin settings. You see I've got it set up for 1 frame forward, 1 frame behind. And I was doing some work recently and I found a different color scheme on these that worked a lot better for me. So if I set the previous frame to a really light blue and then the next frame to a real serious red, then that gets me a view that's just easier on my eyes. And I think I'm going to change this so that we have a few frames ahead there. Well, nah, I don't like that. Take this back down to 1. Okay. So there I can see this might be getting silly with me because there we go. It's getting silly with me because I had the layer color turned on, which is handy, but when layer color is turned on, it sets all your onion skinning to that same color scheme. So we'll turn that off for now. And with that turned off, I can see my onion skin, so I can see the red lines are showing this next frame that's up ahead, and the light blue is showing the frame that we're coming from. So this is dead center between those. So that tells me I need to come in here, and sometimes I'll do this where I'll start marking out little spots, kind of like measuring. So I'm going to go split the difference there. And I'm going to split the difference there. His head, everything kind of pivots off of his head, so it doesn't really change much. See, this arm's going to come down to about here. So that's going to give me a little bit of a guide. And then the hand is going to be right in there. Now, the sword is tilting back across that arc right there. So that means that's going to fall right in there. Then this other one is going to be coming up here. So then that's going to come right there. And I'm finding that working with the sword kind of makes the most sense. I mean, it's a big focal point, so we'll just go ahead and get this hilt drawn in here a little bit, roughed in. Okay. And then once that's roughed in, I might even come in here and alter it just a little bit. Yeah, right about there. Okay, and then it's a good time to go ahead and get my, actually, I don't like that. I don't want to put that much more there. And then let's use a free transform to kind of skew some of this a little bit, so we force that perspective. Boom, boom. Yeah. Now then, I'm going to grab my perspective ruler, and I'm going to draw a guideline from there and one from there. I'm going to turn off the vertical and the horizontal. I'll come here right in the middle. Boom, boom, boom. Now we will hide that. So there you can see we got our sword in there. Now we'll turn off the onion skin. Boom, boom. You can see that motion start to build. Keep the onion skin back on. Having the sword in there helps me get my landmarks nailed down for where everything else needs to come from. His right hand is on top. So nice thumb shape right here. And then here's some of his hand. And then the other hand comes in right here. Let's see. And these are just rough shapes for the moment to get this stuff down. Really don't even need that much of that right there, because it's going to have a lot of perspective taking it down. So there we go. Now then, there's that. So there's where the red is on that arm. So here's where the elbow started, and here's where that elbow ends. So we're going to come right here in the middle. And let's do some of that. And then you have to be careful when you're onion skinning, because your eyes will play tricks on you, and you'll end up following what you've got on a frame, which is not what I want. Okay, there's that. And we already have a nice landmark put in there for that arm. Okay. So then let's just continue with that. Erase that out a little bit. Yeah, it's getting a little closer to that. Well, it's not bad. So there. Okay. Right there. Stuff that's in close to his body is going to be kind of subtle. Okay. Let's turn it off and see where we're at. Boom, boom, boom. Give it a play. Yep, that's smoothing it out pretty well. Okay. His body is angled way in there on the red frame I can see, so we're gonna give some of that, and boom, 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 boom. Right. Rough in his face, but trying not to make sure that it doesn't connect to anything, because I'm probably going to end up using some transform tools to mess with it. Now then, let's see. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay.
So I'm just like sitting here, trying to be quiet and handling some other business. But if you watched the last 2 weeks and you're up to date, you know what's been going on. Les has been, just like giving some instruction, telling people what he's doing, how he's doing it.
Getting into the animation side of things.
If you have questions, this is the guy to ask. Right? If you got questions about animating, anything that Les is doing, jump up in here. Jump up in here and ask your questions.
Okay. Now we can pop up here into the hair layer and see what we got going on there. So I've got his hair dropping here. Drop, drop. Something feels funny to me right there. Okay. Needed to kind of reset my brain for a second there to reorient where I was at. Okay. Flip forward and back a little bit here. Okay. There's a line that I have here on that frame. It's what's causing my confusion. Sometimes you got to go in and clean stuff up a little bit. Yeah. See, once I clean that up, I can see that I'm kind of missing the midpoint that I want for this. Okay. That needs to be coming on down here a little bit. I've actually gotten so that I enjoy animating hair like this. Let's see. Turn off the onion skin, give it a quick play. All right, I need to fill that. And then we'll do that. So now it should really be clear what's going on there. I'm going to go ahead and clean this stuff off of that frame because when I watch that play back, that's messing with me pretty hard. All right, let me just drink some coffee and get back into this. Good Lord, has this already been 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, we were a little late now. We were a little late.
Yeah. It's crazy how much time flies when I'm doing this. Let's see. All right, so that's the key that we just added. I think I need to thicken his body up a little bit there too. Okay. All right, now let's drop a keyframe right here. Boom. We'll drop one here for the hair. Turn on the old onion skin. All right, so again, see, there's what we just did. And there we can see it in red. So we know that right down here, that's where that elbow is at. And you can see in the red where it goes to up there in that following frame. So we're going to come in here and put a marker. And I'm going to go over here and shut the door that my dog just opened. Hello, Heisenberg. Come on in, buddy.
We got a raid popping in over on Pilled from Illuma Moon Drops. And a bunch of people. I see Raising Kane and Bruce Q. Wayne. What's up, Quintesson? You guys, what's happening? Welcome.
Had to step away for a second because my dog.
Yeah, we heard you.
One of my dogs.
We got a bunch of people just popped in on Pilled, bud. A bunch of people. So you got a crowd again, man.
Nice.
Animation, guys. Les is doing animation. Check this
I
out.
am. I'm gonna pull a slick little trick here, and this is something I do when I start getting into the actual in betweens, because in betweening sucks. So I'm gonna fill all this from this frame with white, and then I'm gonna use my paint bucket set to transparent to get rid of the outer areas there. And now I'm going to come over here to my layers tab, right click that and hit duplicate layer. That's going to make a new layer called 4B. So now I'm going to go over here and right click, find 4B in the list that comes up and drop it in here. So now I have a duplicate of that frame. Now the reason that I filled it like that is so I can hit, let's turn on onion skin, and now I can hit puppet warp. And puppet warp is going to allow me to actually manipulate that drawing a little bit in a really nifty way. So we'll see here in just a second. Right now, you're not seeing the other frame through the onion skin because it's sitting in identical positions. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this onion warp, or excuse me, puppet warp. I'm going to start by clicking, making a dot right there and moving this to where I know it's kind of separate, splitting the difference between these two frames. Then I'm going to put one right here. I'm going to drag on the little circle and you'll see that rotates it. And then I'm going to click and drag, and here it's just like using putty almost to alter and you're literally able to puppet your drawing that way. Then I hit OK, and I'm going to look and see how bad it warped things like my anatomy and all that, which I knew it was going to do that pretty bad. But that's okay, because I wanted to get some generalisms down there. And then we can come in and do a little cleanup. Okay. Get this stuff in here, darken up a little bit. Here we go. Now I can come in here to the hair, and I'm going to do the same sort of thing with the hair. I'm going to go to 3A, right click, duplicate layer. Now we've got 3B. So I'll come right click and add 3B. So now you see it's stomping that next frame so we don't see it in the onion skin. We're going to take puppet warp. Start by moving it just generally further back onto his head. And puppet warp is really great for doing hair. It makes it so much easier. Okay. And I think I got a little cleanup to do right here because that line on his nose is really bugging me. Okay. Boom, boom. Do a quick playback. That section is getting smoother and smoother. Okay. And I think for building the in-between that's going to connect smooth between here and here, I'm going to go to this frame 4, right-click it, duplicate it, and that's going to be 4.2. The names, it automatically names these so it doesn't have conflicting names, so that's what's up with that. Then let's turn off that hair for a second. See if I need to fill it. Oh, good. It's already filled. Not quite, actually. I need to come grab all that. Fill it. And then I want to cancel out all that. If you want to check and see if you have a filled layer, you can hold Control and click the layer, and it'll try to make a selection of it, which that right there tells me that it did not fill my layer. So let's do a select all, fill, double check it. Why am I not getting what I should be getting right there? That is awkward. Oh no. Huh. Oh, I see. I was on the wrong keyframe. When you're doing a duplication method like this, sometimes that's an easy bit of confusion to have. Boom, boom. Okay. Okay. Looks like I still got some stuff floating around out here. Just get rid of all that. Now then. So I'll turn on the onion skin and puppet warp. So give him just a little bit of a turn. And let's see where we're at here. Okay. There's the blue, there's the red starting to show up. Okay. Let's see, where's that red showing up at over here? Might not be. Blues are where we were, red is where we're going. I'm going to take that. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to turn on my layer color for a minute, because sometimes that's easier on my eyes to look at it. I think that might be.
I'm conversing with our build chat over here. Aluminum drops. Man, this is going to get me every time. Illuna Moon Drops said that her let's see, now I got to scroll up. This thing's going off the screen. Said that her oldest is into art. And she was really good when she was little, but then got into music. Well, Les is into music. Les do music too, just not right now.
Yeah, well, I still do music, but I don't play guitar right now because of my arm. So,
but it'll be that will come back. But yeah, Les is an all around, pretty much amazing artist. And we were talking about. I told her that my grandson did a piece in the Ozzy book, and she said that they're Ozzy fans, and showed a picture of her youngest tribute concert, which is totally cool, and So yeah, I told her, Les, you've done 5 pieces. You did 5 pieces in the Ozzy art book, and
Oh yeah.
we already have a few people that are placing orders for con tables this year, and that will be one of your covers that will be exclusively on the con tables. And
Nice.
people are already like, I'm gonna need some of those for this summer, for this show or that show or whatever. So, they're gonna be hitting the tables this year, Les. I'm looking forward to that too.
That's cool. That's very cool. Very cool. Well, welcome to the show, man.
Very cool. And yeah, it's like I said, we try to bring a variety of stuff. We got like between 30 and 40 weekly shows, and some of them are draw streams and some of them are gaming, and it's just whatever, whatever's fun. And we're trying to have fun. We do Atomic Annie show on Sunday nights that Ghost Pepper hosts. Ghost Pepper is also my co-host on Monday Madness, where we interview people with comic books that are coming out, independent people. We're not the DC Marvel guys, we're not that.
Speaking of which, Oz #2 is about to go into Kickstarter, so
yeah, see, Les has a book coming out. We definitely would be talking about that. This is what we do. We promote independence, whether it's movies, whatever. We also have a Roku channel where all this stuff goes. People can watch on Roku. And there's some exclusive stuff on Roku, like Drop Zone Gaming, and we have some independent film over there, and a couple of docuseries, and we're having a good time, right? We're trying to put stuff up that's all fun. In contrast to the doom and gloom that is the news. Yeah, no, you gotta have a break from that, and we try to provide them.
Yeah. I have been aggressively avoiding all of that crap for a hot minute.
It's not the Marvel guys. It's not the corporate guys. It's the guys like Les who are in their studio and they're putting out stuff that people want to, they want to see. They just don't know about because we don't have a corporate conglomerate that's paying for commercials at the Super Bowl about Les's next comic. You see what I'm saying? And we don't have that. We only have word of mouth, and I try to be as big a mouth as I can. When it comes to, you know what I'm saying? When it comes
everybody loves Bob's big mouth.
When it comes to promoting what I do or what my friends are doing, I try to get the word out. That's all. And I ask other people to share it out too, because my reach is only so long. And if other people grab it and share it out, then their friends list sees it too. Okay, that extends the reach, and that's all I ever ask of anybody, man. Share the shows out, extend the reach, and then if you like what we're doing, you want to go buy some merch, go to meg.tv, get you a coffee cup or something. We got all kinds of cool stuff over there, even 3 Beer Man merch with Bruce and Connors. We even got some of their merch up on the store over there. So
here's a nifty little trick. Like right now, I know that I want basically the same face, but I want it in a different position. So I'll literally just trace over what I can see in the onion skin. And then once it's drawn in there, okay, once that's drawn in here, I will, actually, let's go ahead and make sure I got those eyes drawn in. I almost got ahead of myself. Now then, take my lasso tool, make a selection out of this, and then I can kind of scooch that back a little bit, and I can split the difference and see what I'm doing.
What's up? What is up? Does that say Tassos Anastasiades?
Tassos Anastasiades.
Okay. Friend of yours.
Tassos has been a friend of mine for a long time. He's a fellow artist working out of, I believe he's in Athens, Greece. And if you're not in Athens, I know he used to teach in Athens. So Tassos is awesome.
And we got our recurring viewer, our one guy that's always here, Umbraludas over there on YouTube. What's happening? It's good to see everybody popping in. I know. And
hey, Tassos, when you gonna get me out to Greece, man? We've talked about that before. Get me over there. We want to come visit the island.
Dude, Greece is beautiful.
My girl and I would love to visit Greece.
Greece is beautiful. That's one of the few places I want to see Greece. I want to see Rio during Carnival. That's it. You know, the only two places in the world it's like, man, I really would love to go see them. On the Parthenon, all that. I want to see all that. Because I'm a mythology nerd. I've been a mythology nerd since I was fucking 10 years old. You know, yeah, I want to go to Greece. You know, I want to see all those places. I want to go to Crete. I want to walk around the labyrinth if it actually is there. I don't know if you can tour the places or anything. You know, I want to go see. You know.
All right, now I've got keys set up here so that I can just flip back and forth between frames.
And you know, for our people viewing on Nem's channel on X and all those places too, we love you guys too. I'm just like, we're having conversation on the build chat. We're having conversation here. Y'all enjoy this, man. This is what it's all about, man. You got to take a break from all that stuff sometimes and just watch and tune into the stuff we love. Anybody that don't love this probably don't like art at all. Because I can watch Les do this all day, man. I'm not an artist. I just love the process. That's what got me involved in all this. These guys put a lot of work into these comics and the animations and the stuff they do. You know? Nobody's out there talking about them. All they talk about is, oh, James Gunn's next this, or you know what I mean? It's like, shut up. There's so much cool stuff nobody hears about or gets to see because, you know, who's controlling what everybody sees?
There we go. So as I'm playing through there, just certain things kind of stick out to me at times.
The only thing that sticks out to me is that his eyebrows get bigger.
There's a, I think right here I'm speeding up too much. But then that could be just my eyes playing tricks on me because I've got everything else on 6s so far. So let's turn my onion skin on and we'll come in here. This is really not how I like to animate. I much prefer rotoscoping. Having real, you know, like footage of somebody.
Right.
And then rotoscoping that like they did for Fire and Ice, like Disney's done forever.
I can do movements for you if you want to. I mean, just tell me what you want me to do. I'll record it and send it to you. I'm serious. I mean, you know, am I a big giant muscle bound dude? No. Can I yield a sword? Yes. You know, it's like,
okay, now then, let's go in here. Boom, boom. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Turn those off. Swing and up and swing. Let's see here.
Now, Umbra, you've been watching since Les started doing this. What do you think about where we're at, where he's at right now? And yeah, you guys know if you got links to existing campaigns, upcoming campaigns, any of that, drop them links in the chat so that people see them. It's the purpose of why we're here, getting people seen.
All right. Set these both to, I'll keep that one set to its color like that.
Neo, what's up, Neo? We're getting another raid. 17 more people. They love us over on Peeled Nest. Best. They love you, man. They love you.
I gotta check it out. I've never even been over there.
You gotta come over here and get you an account, and then you get, you know, I mean, there's other streams that do gaming and art and music and stuff, and then there's the dreaded doom scroll news, you know. But there are plenty of channels like ours over there that you find cool stuff, and you know.
Nice.
But yeah, man, dig deeper, smitten kitten, prairie fire, crack that whip. All these people popping in. Rick roll, but everybody, hey, come to the party. That's what I'm talking about. We got Les Garner, one of the best comic artists in the business. Decades of experience in 3D, does painting, does everything, guys. Today, in the last couple of weeks, he's been out here showing his animation skills. And this dude is killing it. Neo, thank you for the shades, hon. Love you, man. Good stuff. Umbra popping in over there. She answering the questions. It looks great. And understanding the tedious labor put into traditional animation.
Oh, it is. It is. Yeah, tedious. I mean, that is the word. Tedious.
This little piece that you've done, you've got over 3 hours in.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like when I'm not talking about it, trying to show it, I'll go much faster, but it's still a very slow process. Yeah. I've got some videos that are going to drop soon that are trailers for some new comics and things that have a ton of animation in them, and I do. I'll do a lot with taking. There's one that's like a quick clip. I think it's like 3 seconds, where I took this painting of the Scarecrow dragging Dorothy through the forest, and separated the painting. Like took the painting. Of course, it's a painting, so it's not all in elements. But then I separate all the elements out, get those into their own layers and things, fill in from behind them, build it all back up so that I have it as layers, and then I actually animate the painting. And it was one of those things. It's like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? Like, yeah, I'm going to do this. So, and it's pretty cool. Let's see.
Yeah, they're talking about there's been over on Pilled, there was a little some kind of a glitch in the last update, and we used to be able to pick any channel on the list of people who were live to send a raid to, but like yesterday it started where it would only give me the guy that's at the top of the list. So whoever was at the top of the show list, that's where the raids went all day yesterday. And earlier this morning as well. We raided Amazon this morning, which I wouldn't normally send my gaming audience to go watch Amazon, but that's what they were giving me. And I'm all about promoting everybody and what they're doing. So, that's where we went this morning. And obviously that's what's happening to these guys. It's giving them one option, and that's where we are. Oh, what do we got over there? Is that Jerome? No, that's Tim Himes. What's up, man? What's happening? First, I thought it said hindsight, which is Jerome's tag. It's hindsight. Yeah. I'm glad you came in too, Neil. It's good to see you. It's always good to see you guys. And sometimes you just gotta watch something fun, Khan's been buried in that tech project for his museum. I ain't hardly heard from him much at all, but it's all good. As long as everybody's getting something done. That's the way I look at it. I just try to keep doing what I do and come back here. I love when we get blessed to go outside the box a little bit, like he has the last couple of weeks. The one time that you were doing the 3D sculpt, that was awesome. I love when you go outside just the comic box. You know what I mean?
I've got a bunch of different sandboxes I play in pretty regularly, so
that's it. I love it when you, like you said, when you're doing stuff like this and you're showing everybody, man, this is the kind of work that's involved in it, So if you get something that's good, there's going to be some real time involved in it when it comes to animation, right?
Oh yeah.
I got 30-something media right now. He is animating a little CRoM short for us. One of the short stories, one of the ash cans that Dan Monroe wrote and drew for is a CRoM and Ye Gods crossover. And 30-something media who did the Ozzy trailer for us is working on that. So, you're having a good time, man. Yes, I'm glad it sent you guys here too. As Luna Moon drops, I'm glad. Sometimes we got to get outside our own boxes too, right? Just because it was showing me places I wouldn't usually raid, that didn't stop me from raiding those places all day yesterday. And, that's how it works, man. You go with what they give you.
Not cool.
What'd you do?
Screwed up my whole interface. I accidentally dragged on the bar down here and pulled my timeline palette off. Oops. Oops.
And thank you, Tim, for sharing that to your Facebook group, man. That's what it's all about, man. Sharing, extending the reach, guys. Extend our reach. That's all I ask of anybody, man. Let them know if they miss it. If they miss it, they can always go check it on Roku. Everything we do gets uploaded to Roku.
Not cool. Not cool. Danger. Stranger danger. Where'd my blue go?
Yeah, there you go. Tim said it looks like Conan.
It could be something in the vein of a character that I don't own.
Mist in the Mountain. I love your name. She's going down to the spring to get some water. Man, I don't know where you're at, but I want to see it. I want to be there. I'm in a place in Southwest Michigan, which is within walking distance of 3 lakes, and it has some forest, but it also has houses. people live around here. You know, I want to be on a mountain where I can walk down to the spring and get water, man.
I like where I live. So
if it's got good Wi-Fi, hell yeah, let me up in there. I'll do my work from there. Okay. Hell yeah. And your boy said it looks good. It looks like him. Tazo says it looks like him.
Yeah. Yeah, Tassos, get with me after the show, man. We got to catch up. We ain't talked enough in a while. He's a good dude.
And he is here, Tassos, every week at this time between 1 and 2 p.m. Eastern. I don't know how that translates over there. About 7 hours difference, I think.
It's more than that. I think, let's see, 5. Actually, it might be 7 hours, 7 or 8. Something
like that, yeah. But he's here every week at this time, bro, doing this thing. And we love to have people hang out. He said, I heard a scream. Was that a misdragged piece?
Oh, yeah. That was an issue. So, 383.
And you also, that's doing this, y'all get to see the pain too.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you get to see it. Oh, I don't know why you lost sound. We're good. I can hear him. He can hear me.
All right. There we go.
It's 2100 there now. Oh, shit. That's what? 9 hours? Damn. No, it's 7. It's 7 hours. I was right.
I need to move this keyframe.
I got so many people now that do shows from, other places that I'm learning my time zones.
Okay, so there. Turn on the film. And this one's going to have a little bit of drawing done on it. Or is it?
I'm in YouTube right now, Tim. It's not sound.
Let's cheat on this a little bit. We'll duplicate the layer. We'll come back here. I'm going to say
we have sound
here.
I can hear it on YouTube. Let me see.
Okay.
I can hear it on Build. So it's you, Tim. It's not us.
Okay. There's that. Now. A little bit of a change there. Change there. Now I'm going to get rid of a lot of this. Let's go there.
Oh, I thank you guys for putting us over the 10 red pills on Pill. We don't get that too often. It's usually this show. But thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Seriously.
Okay, so we're going to go. Here I can see where we were, and here I can see where we're going. So I'm going to give myself a couple little guidelines here. Okay. And then boom, boom, right there. Whoa. And let's get rid of that ruler on there. Let me grab a perspective ruler and bring that one up to there, up to there. Foom, foom, foom.
Y'all can hear us, right?
So now let's hide the layer. I haven't been saying a whole lot, so I've actually been pretty quiet here for a minute because I've been thinking. Let's see here now.
I mean, when I go over to YouTube and turn up the volume, I can hear you on YouTube. When I go over to Pilled and turn up the volume, I can hear it on Pilled. So I'm just hoping everybody else can. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, there's that. And then we're gonna. Oh man. Let's see, red's where I'm going, blue's where I've been. Red's where I'm going, blue's where I've been. Let's grab all that. And then we're gonna pull that into here. There we go. That's better. So now that shows me right where I need to be.
Thanks, Joseph. I was hoping we get it beer. I'm saying his name wrong. I can't read that little tiny writing. What's the thing?
Tassos. Tassos Anastasiades.
I'm just, man. Last night I was working and I don't know what's up, man, but I couldn't see my screen. I couldn't see the writing. I couldn't see the typing. And it's like, I work too much in this chair to not be able to read so I'm like, man, I got my eyes checked too. Damn. You know.
I feel that. I feel that acutely. All right. So now, boom, boom, boom. Let's turn that layer back on. And I think we're going to do a whole fresh key on that one. And then we're going to turn that off so I can see clearly. So red's where it's going. Blue's where it's been. Oh, that one's got to come down. Got to come down. That would explain why I was seeing things all functipated a minute ago. Let's do 5B. 5B. Gotta be careful here. I don't like that one.
Now, we also have some other animations, some completed, finished animation that Les did that we're going to show you in a little bit. I do have the Oz trailer for #1, and I'm going to play that for you, and then Les is going to tell you a little bit about, the next issue, which will be launching really soon.
Yes. Oz #2 is launching on Friday the 13th.
That's perfect.
So that'll be that'll be
2 days from now, bro.
Yep. I know. It just goes by so quick.
Tell Rich to send me the trailer for #2.
Well, I have to finish it up today.
All right, when you're done, send it to me, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of been the thing. I've been up to my eyeballs in so much like animation and crazy stuff lately that, oh man, it never ends. Which is good because I like what I do, but man,
the demand is there, right?
Seems like it.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to come here. alter this one. Okay.
And for those of you who may be asking the question in your mind, yeah, but can you do it without a computer? Yeah, this guy can draw, this guy can paint, this guy can sculpt, this guy can do all that.
There's nothing on the computer that I couldn't do otherwise.
Yeah.
But I do like having my digital tools because they make life much better.
Yeah. But he can do all this. If any of you there's any of the like if you look at the Fund My Comic page for the Ozzy book and you scroll down near the bottom, you'll see a piece that Les did. And a whole bunch of people got on my ass for not making that a cover. I just want you to know
that. That's funny.
It's true too. A whole bunch of people was in. How come you didn't make a cover out of that? Well, because this and this. Like, look, if I would have been choosing the cover, you already know. If I would have been choosing the cover, Zach and Oz would have been on the cover, and you know what I mean. It's like you would have, your art would have been on like 3 of the 4. You know.
I can't hog it up like that though.
That's what I mean. If it was up to me, it would have been like that. So I left it up to others. Now I did make sure that, you know, I told them, I said, one of those 5's got to go on a cover. And I wanted it to be the con edition because I want that to be the one that people pick up and can actually look at and then buy. You see what I'm saying? I wanted that one that was on the con table, because buying it from Amazon is, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? It's distant. It's not interacting with somebody right there at the table and holding it in your hands. You know me. It's about holding it in your hand. So the one that people are going to see, the one that's going to be on the table in front of them and they're going to hold in their hands before they buy it, I wanted that to be your cup. You know, it's just the way it is.
Let's see right now. I need to draw some hair in this frame. So.
Umbra's apologizing for making a big vat of pulled chicken for sandwiches. You do you, bro. Make that food. Make that food. Man, gotta eat. Big old chicken sandwich waiting for me when this is over.
Y'all are making me hungry.
Yeah, well, I ain't ate yet today. I got up, I had coffee, I went to work. Pretty much like every day, right? We did our game stream this morning and got a little bit of work done, and then here I was again with you. What's up, Chew? Quentin does draw stream on Sundays, 4 o'clock with Addie, the Q&A draw stream. If y'all haven't seen that, you got to check that out. Q lives in the Netherlands. Addie's over here. It's all fun around here, guys. I'm just saying. Addie also does Joy of Drawing on Tuesday nights with Dustin from the Geek Men. You know. Everybody just having fun. This is the place to be if you're looking to have. That's all. Right, Ghost Pepper?
Where we're at now.
Ghosties at work go, why are you yelling my name?
Yeah. This stuff all gets much smoother once it goes into ink. And you got nice clean lines and refine it. So this is close. It's getting close. My favorite part's doing the the keyframes and getting the timing worked out.
Yeah.
The in-betweening sucks.
This is what's going on. Les is making animation too. He's doing animation for you. This has been what he's worked on the last. This is third week he's been working on this. So having fun.
Yeah, it's you figure. I mean, it sounds like it takes forever because it's 3 weeks, but this is like 3 hours so far.
Right.
To get, what is it, like 2.5 seconds of footage?
Man, that just sounds so.
It's actually not that bad. It's really
but
not.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when you put that down to a 40-hour week, you can get what?
On a 40-hour week, if I'm drawing like this, I'll get about
30 seconds, 35 seconds, maybe.
Let's see. If I'm averaging about, because when I'm not on a stream, I'll probably do about 1 second's animation in an hour. So yeah, I'd probably get about 35, 40 seconds in a week.
Yes. See, that's the kind of stuff, man. And yeah, you're right. Addie does like animation. Addie's intro is animated. It's her at her desk, like drawing, but ripping pages off the desk and throwing them behind her like super fast because she draws super fast. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's a great little animation that she makes. But yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and throw a layer in here with like a skeletal guy. This is gonna be goofy as hell, so why not? So let's come in here, stick a frame in here. So I'm gonna start this off. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this frame over here because I know I'm gonna do the guy's head right in here. So it's gonna be his shoulders, his head, and we're gonna do that. And head bump, bump, bump. Just do some real quick roughs in here. Boom, 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 boom. Shoop, 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 shoop. Then let's throw a key right here. And we'll have okay. I'm gonna put a nice big hold line of sorts around this just to help make sure that I can block it out. And this is just the doodly parts for getting some movement down. So now, shoop, doink, doink. And there we go. I'm thinking, move that right there. Okay. Then let's do a duplicate of that. We'll come over here, and that was going to be frame number 3. So we'll move you down there, and then we're going to grab you and take you. All right. Now then, let's do a duplicate of that one more time. And pull that down. And just yoink that over. Okay. This one right here needs a better hold line around it. So we can block it out. Okay. Does he need to be in there one more time? Yes, he do. Okay. No, wrong. There we go. Let's come back here and throw 1A right in here. No. There's one. Now 1A can come back here a little bit. All right. Now then, let's turn on my colors for this. And let's just set all my colors here to blue. And zoom out a little bit. Let's see what we got. Let's just knocking some quick keys in there for the skeleton guy. Wow. There it goes. Wow. Oh, that's fun. All the movement makes more sense once it's got something he's actually doing. There we go. I'm going to let that play for a second. Come over here and check things out. Umbra Ludus, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's see. What did I miss? You missed me adding in the skeletal guy. That was the big thing. So. Well, y'all, where'd you go, Pops?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. There you are. I think that's going to be a good place to end it for today. Yeah. So I think once I'm probably going to keep on this doing the animation thing for a few more weeks until this shot is done, like really done, and then we'll that'll give us a nice little piece to promote stuff with and share out there to the world.
You haven't been time lapsed.
What was that?
You haven't been time lapsed.
Well, I can always pull time lapse. I can always pull the streams, pull a copy of the streams down, and then go into DaVinci and turn it into a time lapse.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to do that, that's the easiest way to promote them coming up is to look where he's at and where he's going to be. You know what I mean?
We can do that. We can do something like that.
If they're under a minute, then you can use them as shorts. That's promotion.
I haven't done this much hand-drawn animation in like 20-some years, and it's really kind of shocking me a bit how much I'm enjoying it, how much fun I'm having.
Now,
I'm really enjoying myself, and that's nice.
I do not have Oz. I have Gasp. I don't have the Oz.
Yeah. I don't have the one for Oz #2 up yet.
No,
so.
I mean I can't even find Oz #1, but I have Gasp in here.
Well, Gasp #2 is coming before too long too. The main story for that is all done, and we're just buttoning up the colors on it. And,
that's your animation, right? That's your stuff. I just wanted to show the people something that's done that last done did. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Let me go. Let me pull something up off of Dropbox, and I'll shoot it to you, and then you can toss it in here.
All right. While he's sending me that, I'm gonna go ahead and play Gasp anyway. If you're okay with that, Les.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So check this out. This is some of Les's animation. Yeah, so that is cool. See?
So then let's see. I've got a couple things here. The amount of stuff that we're cranking out is just getting crazy. I'll toss this in here, even though it's not what it really goes. I think this is right. I hope I'm not about to show my ass with something here. Because we have an Oz spinoff that's going to hit called Gear City. And I actually ended up getting the animation for getting its trailer intro thing done before the one for Oz #2. Because with Gear City, we actually have some actors that we're working with.
Right.
And I was able to like get some really nice voiceover stuff. And yeah, it's the Gear City one is a trip because I did all kinds of lip sync in it.
Now, because I have to do this, tell everybody about Dice Alliance too.
Oh yeah. So the other big thing that I'm involved in, I mean, I have all my work, of course, and then the other big thing I'm involved in is called Dice Alliance. Dice Alliance is a 501c3 charity here in Southwest Kentucky, where we use Dungeons and Dragons and other kinds of role-playing games and tabletop games to help kids develop, better social skills and life skills and things like that. and to give kids an outlet and something to do that's, I don't know, just kind of a cool thing that, you know, they really benefit from. It's been wild because we've had kids who are part of it who eventually their parents are like, what are they actually doing here? And they come sit in, and some of the parents have now started playing D&D with the kids. Parents who never got into role-playing games ever are like, hey, this is actually pretty cool. And there's even one who just our last game day ran his first game. So, and it's neat seeing these kids, you know, some of them with their folks getting together through this thing, and we're kind of showing them the way through it. And it's just real rewarding stuff. I love being a part of it.
And see, I'm an old school gamer. I love playing role-playing games, and I wish I could get my grandkids to get involved in that kind of stuff, man, instead of the video game. You know, I mean, more across the table stuff with their friends. But you know, it's a different freaking generation, and we didn't have all that crap, or we probably would have been buried in it too. You know,
these kids are loving what they get to do with us. So
that's great. I love it. And that's another thing, guys. We promote a lot of all ages books, as well as, you know, mature audience books. Nothing that's like over the edge, freaking pornographic. I don't promote that kind of stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Horror books sometimes, you know, they're a little R-rated. I'm okay with that. It's horror. It's supposed to be. You know, I mean, it's supposed to be. So, you know, but we try to promote stuff that we know people gonna like, you know, that people can share with their kids and whatnot. Stuff like that, where you're giving your time to the community and to the kids in the community. I love it. Thank you for your time and your service to your people.
Yeah, it's a big part of what I do, man.
And yeah, Tim just started a RPG group over on Facebook, and man, he went through that whole, you know, culture war thing, and it's like, man, everybody just play the game you love, you know, play it with your friends, and then you don't have to worry about people not liking your style or whatever, you know. Play with people you like and that you want to hang out with, you know. Yeah, but you know, we see some boobs, we see heads get chopped off, like we're watching right here in this little short.
All right.
You know, that's just.
I just sent you.
Yeah, I got her loaded.
I got you Gear City, and then the animation I was talking about earlier, the painted animation of Dorothy getting dragged by the Scarecrow. Definitely pop that up, because that's a really good teaser for Oz #2.
Okay, so this is, I loaded the first one already. I'll play it while I'm loading the second.
So.
I like it.
That was a royal pain. That was not easy. So we got that one, and then we got Gear City. Let's see. Him Site Creative Studio. Yes, Wizard of Oz as horror. Yeah, we have an entire like horror universe built out from the Wizard of Oz, and so that's what this other piece that I think he's about to play called Gear City is about, or leads into. And Gear City is wild too, because like I said, we got some actors on it, and two of them are little people. So we've got Psycho and Pinky, who are a couple of midget wrestlers in Knoxville.
I know who Psycho is. He's involved in that other thing that Rick is trying to put together too.
Oh yeah, Psycho's awesome. We got
just
Psycho and Pinky, and They're going to kill me.
Certified for scuba diving with those guys.
Yeah, he did. They're going to kill me because I can't remember the name of the lady who did who's doing the witch. Because we're planning on doing multiple like animations, probably some short film stuff with these, and we've got actors, and they're going to be showing up at conventions with us and cosplaying stuff, and like it's a whole crazy production we've got going on with Oz and with the different Oz properties coming up.
And see, I want to be able to cover all that. Rick knows that. I want to be able to cover all that and help you guys get it out there and get it seen. But here is that trailer. You guys check this out.
Let it rip, and I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side.
All right. Peace. Let's see you next week, bud.
Later, man.
Presented by Resolute Bliss with our friends at Live Storm Chasers, because real storms inspire the darkest of legends.
This storm's trying to take us back.
Back to Gear City?
Not again.
Run! Here it comes. There she is. It's the witch.
She sure knows how to make an entrance.
I do hope you'll join me. Not Oz like you've known. Welcome to my corner of Oz, a place called Gear City. Back Gear City, a tale from the broken world of Oz, coming soon to Kickstarter from Resolute Bliss Publishing.
That was pretty freaking cool. I will check you guys out next week. Y'all have a great week. Peace.
Later, y'all.
Where's my stuff? There's my stuff. Y'all love this one. 30-something media did this one for us. Check this out.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit the bat out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Say how 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
If you missed the live viewing of any Meg production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. Madness Entertainment Group.